Hey everyone, Hokkyoku here. Just wanted to make a video for my 100 subscriber, I guess milestone, I guess you could call it. Well, it's not really completely a milestone considering that my whole entire anime channel pretty much is just a passion project. I'm not really trying to get this to go anywhere in particular. I'm just basically creating some stuff for myself mostly, but for those of you that have actually subscribed and want to see more of what I have to create, well, I thank you for that. I'm at a point in my life where I don't really have too much set in stone, I guess, that I'm actually working towards completely. I'm very much at a crossroads. Well, not really a crossroads, I would say. More so just a kind of suspense kind of location in my life at the moment. Where, like, nothing's completely started yet. Nothing's completely going to continue, I guess, is what I could say. Occasionally I've made AMVs, podcast episodes if you're an OG from back in the day on this channel, and I've made tons of other like just random creative kind of YouTube videos on this channel. Had a lot of fun with it, and I'm definitely going to continue it. It's definitely starting to pick up pace a lot since I guess rebooted it after my long hiatus from the Otaku Taku Podcast, which was my original I guess pitch for this channel. Thank you to each and every one of you that have subscribed up until this point. It really does mean a lot. And so I kind of actually want to make this special more so a personal one, if that is alright, for a moment of your guys' time. I just want to talk a little bit about my anime journey, how it's like brought me together with a lot of my friends, and also how it's been kind of a thorn in my side. That's basically what I'm going to talk about in this video, so if you want to hear that, well, stick around. So anime pretty much has been in my life, I guess, for a long time. I've watched a lot of movies back in the day. My parents basically got me into Studio Ghibli movies because those were really popular. My sister and I really liked those back in the day. I was a big Pokemon fan also. I also watched Yu-Gi-Oh!, those type of shows. And then I guess I just got into actual anime with the Fairy Tail show, and then moving on from that, I branched out and actually became an anime fan, I guess you could say. Pretty much from there, it's been like, I think actually 7 or 8 years since I've actually started anime, because I think I started legit watching like Fairy Tail when I was like 13, 14-ish maybe, and then I'm now actually 20. I actually turned 20 August 25th this year, so that was few days ago. Anime has been in my life a long time, and I've met some of my best friends through it. It's also kind of closed off myself and kind of isolated me a little bit more than I could have turned out. I mean, you all don't know this really, but I do struggle a lot with self-conscious type stuff. Also, social interaction is kind of difficult a lot of the times. It's really, I pretty much use anime as a fallback more so. This is like practically the only way that I actually like meet people, talk to people even to begin with. I guess you could say it's my crutch for relationships a lot of the time. If you want to compare it to like if you want to compare it to the Three Masks kind of thing, my first mask basically is my outward social kind of thing with everybody, and that's pretty much just anime. Pretty much just anime, and then direct like kind of community more so. But pretty much if you want to talk to me, anime is literally the easiest way to start actually breaking down more into my circle, I guess you could say. Second mask, that's for friends and family. Well, I guess more so like family, I would say, because like I'm a lot different around my family, and it's kind of funny, but yeah, I have a pretty close relationship with my family, even though I guess I'm the kind of person that can't really reach out too much, or thinks they can't really reach out too much, and I've struggled with that a lot. If I'm talking about bringing like friends closer into my friend circle, part of it is just fear of me struggling, I guess, to open up sometimes or take risks, I guess. But then I guess with close family, it's more so that usually I would rather them call me pretty much, but that doesn't usually happen, and I don't know, I just goes for long stretches of time without even talking to my family sometimes. And I don't know, I just don't think much of it. But I guess that's the kind of person I am, but deep down more so inside, which would be my third kind of layer. It's like I realize I'm an incredibly weak person, pretty much, and that's pretty much where the root of all my outward appearance comes from. All of my outwardness comes basically from that kind of vulnerability, I guess you could say. The vulnerability, I guess, of, yeah, like, nobody could talk to me. I could just be alone my whole entire life. Or that, yeah, I could talk to people and not be alone, basically. But still, I think I actually cling a little bit more to the unachievable, I guess you could say. More so, it's pretty much just like, oh, if stuff like that never happens, well, it's always a possibility, you know. Pretty much, as long as there's still possibilities, I have always felt kind of content, I guess, with my life. But at the end of the day, there's not really too much actually achieved, but I kind of like actually being hopeless, not actually being able to achieve, I guess, or not actually being able to change in a way. Strange, but I guess that's the core of myself more so. As it relates to anime, it's more so that I've found out over the time, basically, that anime is basically my crutch. And it's what's given me reason to live for a very long time, even though it's generally more so of just a state of being, I guess you could say, of being an anime enjoyer. But yeah, it's been one of those things that's given me such incredible joy when the rest of my life is so unpredictable, basically, in terms of not being joyful or like bad things happening, you know. But and it's not completely that I've just relied on anime in terms of like, oh yeah, everything's all right because anime exists. I know, pretty much realized that everything could be gone eventually, and at the end of the day, what would I have left? Nothing, pretty much. Basically, just the experiences, the people I've met, I guess the mindset I got from watching anime is pretty much what I end up with. But I've spent a lot of time watching anime, staying in this state of life, I guess you could say. And in a lot of ways, I've not even grown up at all. A lot of ways, I'm still just kind of trying to hold on to my past, trying to hold on to my present, and trying to hold on to my future in a way, but really, like, you can't hold on to any of it in a way, because the present doesn't go how you want it to, the future doesn't go how you planned it to, the past, you can't really change it, and even sometimes it didn't go as you wanted it to, or sometimes you forget about things, sometimes stuff just moves on. But other times there's things so deep in your past, or so deep in, I guess, your whole entire character, your whole person, that they just like keep feeling like they've catched up to you in a way. And so anime, it's kind of been the way that I've just kept running, kept moving forward, kept progressing, but still I've not been able to even achieve like my goals basically whatsoever. The closer I get to them, the further they feel away. Now, especially in my life, when it's like I could go anywhere, do anything basically, or I could just stay in this kind of same routine, I guess, but still staying content, I guess you could say, but never being fully satisfied. So pretty much the mindset that I've actually like gone to is I'm more so willing to take risks now. And that's something that I think I do actually have gained. It's like, the thing is, I'm still scared to take the risks. Still don't even know, like, I still fear losing everything that I even have. Even though I actually have nothing, in a way, if you think about it. There's actually nothing. But I think even more than that, I've actually wanted to be able to give something back in a way. Because, usually, it's always like, oh yeah, YouTube, get more subscribers, more people like your stuff, they get something from you, basically, as in entertainment or whatnot, or I get like something back from them, as in like money or whatever, like views and that kind of stuff, conversation. But the thing is like, at the end of the day, all I really can offer is myself, even if I am inadequate, even if I think I'm inadequate, I'll just have to keep giving up myself. Even if I have nothing, even if no one wants me, even if there's no real point to it, the thing is that I want to be as genuine of a person as I possibly can be. I want to give people anything that they ask for, basically. So when people do, it's all that much more precious. Really, I just want you to know that you're immensely special to me, and that even if nothing changes, or nothing can even go anywhere, that everything is worth it. I'll probably just leave it here because this went a little bit more down the rabbit hole than I would have liked it to have gone. But I mean, I sat down, recorded this. A lot of this I've actually just sat in silence for long periods of time, contemplating everything. It's been me, Hokkyoku. If you don't know me, hey, disregard everything. I'll offer my gratitude to you once again for subscribing to my channel and everything. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this here. That's definitely enough for a 100 subscribers video, no matter how significant or insignificant it actually is. Anyway, it's been me, Hokkyoku, aka Arctic, aka Quinlan. Catch you later.